Throughout the country, a very special kind of work is going on. One which brings together people from all walks of life and gives them a common purpose. And that purpose is to learn about and understand and become part of the natural world. BTCV is working hard to make that happen. Where I'm standing now is just one of hundreds of sites around the United Kingdom where volunteers turn out every day to become one with nature. Why? Not just because they want to do their bit to bring about change to their local environment, but because it's fun. It gets you outdoors, it makes you fit, and also because you're learning something new all the time. What we're about to see is the story of just one of these groups and how real practical action provided by BTCV's volunteering scheme has helped each person involved change themselves and the world around them. In each group, there's normally a project officer.
That one wants to go.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a good atmosphere today.
First time. Second time.
Volunteer officers,
First thing,
and the volunteers themselves.
Today the Holly Bowls are going up to Agglemore, to the site we've been working at for the past couple of weeks. We're going to be doing some tree felling work. If you want to come with us, we're in the van in the barn. Okay, and schools group are going to Pudsey Primrose Hill Primary School.
Everyone is here for a different reason. Working side by side and forming strong bonds are college students, unemployed people, conservationists, people with learning disabilities, retired people, corporate volunteer teams. Together they work on a task, each contributing at the ability they can.
What we will need to do now is just quickly go through all the tools we've got, welcome new people, sort out how we're going to do it, and then get stuck in.
I started coming because I finished uni, didn't really know what to do. Used to be really interested in the environment and conservation and stuff. Hadn't thought about it for years, and then thought, maybe I should go down that field, try and get a job through that. So I found out a bit about being a VO, which is like a volunteer officer, which means you just get more responsibility than the average volunteer. Sometimes you'll lead tasks and stuff like that. So I thought, right, I'll go and be a VO then. So that's what's led me here.
I usually come 2 days a week, a Tuesday and a Thursday. Yes, I love the community through what I do in the summer, because I love it in the summer, working outdoors and that.
So that's fine, and that's fine because that's going to go off up there. So we'll have one more little look.
Loads of stuff. I can build stuff now. I couldn't build anything before. I can fell a tree. That's brilliant fun. I love doing that. There's all these tools that they use out on site that I've never had any experience with before, and now I can use all these tools. I've even been on a tool maintenance course, so I know how to repair the tools now. And then with being a VO as well, I've had experience of being in charge of people, managing all the stuff that goes on during the day. So yeah, it's got good people management and then good conservation skills as well.
I started volunteering at BTCV because at the time I stopped working. I'd had a really bad experience with my previous employers, and which left me feeling really, really low and quite depressed. Basically, I was the most senior paid officer with my job share. I decided I had to let it go and quit the job and look after myself, basically. And I was looking for something that would lift me and help me get out and work with people, get me out, give me a bit of exercise and fresh air.
As an empty space starts to transform and breathe, so do our volunteers, transforming each one at their own pace, one day at a time.
I've come into a new area of work that I know nothing about. Just, you know, as an ordinary person who themselves feel very passionate about the environment, and I've learnt just so much, and it's given me that confidence again, you know, thinking, yeah, I can get back into work, but also maybe I can do this, you know, this is what I want to do. I want to go and find a job doing, you know, outdoor work in the environment, make it easy for everybody else to use it, you know, preserve it.
Let's do it.
Do you need more assistance on that one?
We're on course for contact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on it.
Yeah.
It's only a small one.
Should we try and catch him up?
Yes.
Yeah, come on. Let's beat them to it.
1, 2, 3.
Does it want spinning? Does it want spinning?
That's it, Pete, you walk behind it.
There's about 10 of us that chose to come here. There's 40 of us on the course, roughly. It's well, one, you're working outdoors. One, you're getting involved with the environment. You're helping the environment with the conservation work that we're doing, and you're working with the community as well. You're working with you know, varied people, and it's just great to get along and see new people, new faces. For the last 6 weeks, we've worked together, haven't we?
Yeah.
And a lot of fun.
Robot boy.
Robot boy, yeah. A lot of tree felling, so we need a lot of strength. So we called each other robot boys, so to power on through. That was great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, their aims match our aims in that we're trying to develop the environment and teach children that we need to look after our environment, and that small changes can mean big changes for the future, and all that we're trying to do needs to be sustainable, and I know that that's the ethos of BTCV.
What are you making under the tree?
Under the tree, we're making a bench that you can sit on that goes all the way around the tree, so you can sit on it and you can have your back up against the tree. Because next to the tree there's going to be a mini beast area. See where the big pile of soil is in the wood? That's going to be a mini beast area with like a wooden trapdoor. You can lift it up and you can look at the little creatures that live in the rotting wood. So you might get slugs and snails in there, wood lice, insects, spiders, mice maybe, toads.
Not only do the volunteers come away with a wealth of new skills and new friends, but they undeniably gain a renewed appreciation for their environment. And it's these small changes on a personal and local level that are needed if we want to bring about global changes, especially when tackling the bigger issue of climate change.
I've always sort of half thought about starting a vegetable patch, but I never got around to it. And then when I came to Hollybush and saw how ace it was, I thought, right, I'm going to do this. So I took some vegetables from Hollybush and then planted them in my own garden. I've also got a compost bin, also because of Hollybush's garden. I thought, yeah, if I'm going to start gardening, I want some compost, so that was good.
Mostly, I've worked with Rachel. She's very a jokey person, if I could call that as a laughter person. I very much enjoy BTCV, and I really much like working for them.
What it has done for me, I can't measure. It's just been a fantastic experience. It's done so much for me as an individual, brought me out of a really dark place where I was, you know, how depressed I was feeling, and it's given me that time out that I've really needed.
I feel good for her.
You also want me to do a pond, don't you? I've asked Stuart to show me how to do a pond, so we can make a pond in the back garden.
With climate change an increasing threat, we all have the responsibility to change the way we live our lives. Sometimes it's difficult to know where to start. The wonderful thing about BTCV is it gives everybody an opportunity to become involved in working in their local area, and that then opens doors to a wider awareness and to action. With BTCV's help, we can all start to make those changes, both in our own lives and in the wider world.